Hi guys, this is Cobra Tom, and this week's video is going to be the 2002 G.I. Joe vs. Cobra Snake Eyes. This Snake Eyes is based on the 1985 Snake Eyes with the silver, almost knight kind of style visor that comes down. Now Snake Eyes, as many of you know, was hurt in a helicopter accident during the Vietnam War, where he hurt his larynx, which then he couldn't talk anymore. But when it came time to be recruited into the G.I. Joe team, he was recruited by General Flag and his old friend from Vietnam, Stalker. I don't have the original Stalker, so this one we'll just have to do. But Stalker here was an old friend of his during the Vietnam conflict, and when it came time to build the new G.I. Joe team, he and several of the others were recruited by General Flag, like General Hawk here, and he is one of the original 13, although not this one. This one is from the original, or from 1986. He is romantically, I'll try to get these guys out, romantically linked with Scarlet. In the comic books, and many of the comic books that I've seen, IDW, Marvel, Devil's Due, these two are a couple. In the first cartoon, they were kind of a couple. They were kind of seen as kind of in love, but after that, the love relationship was kind of written out, and she was supposed to be in love with Duke, and that's a whole different other thing. But in the comics, these two were in love, and they had some kind of hand language, sign language thing that they kind of understood each other and talked. Even in the cartoon series of Renegades, these two were kind of a couple. And I do believe that they were in Spy Troops as well. I can't remember very well, but I think they were a couple in that movie. So they're kind of romantically linked. Now, as you can see, he comes with a machine gun. But all of the other action figures, and in the cartoons, in the movies, the new movies, The Pursuit of Cobra, I am not so sure because I haven't seen that one, but the first original animated movie, Rise of Cobra, and Retaliation, he had an Uzi. Now that Uzi, I should stand you up so you look a little better here. That Uzi actually comes from this Law. So if I give Law his machine gun, he doesn't look too bad, and the size does not hinder anything with his faithful dog order. So he gets that, and I give Snake Eyes his famous Uzi. And even though this is Law's Uzi and not Snake Eyes, this has got some very nice detail on black plastic. I think he just personally looks better with this weapon anyway than this one. This is nice. Oops, sorry about that. This is nice. It's got a nice grip and goes into his hand very well, and a nice magazine and everything else. It just, I don't believe belongs with Snake Eyes. But this does. Next is a figure stand. I don't know if everybody considers these figure stands accessories or not, but I'm not really sure. But I do. And as you can see, it's got one peg, and on the bottom it's got 1988, which I'm not really sure why they used the 1988 stand. The only thing that I can really think of is that it was cheaper than making a brand new mold with 2002 on it. So that's my guess. He comes with a backpack, but because of the way his spine is, and because the way his gun is on the back here, and his, all of his molded, which is very nice, accessories, and the curve of his spine, if you put it in completely straight, he's like hunched over. So I don't like that. I don't think that looks actually very good. I have a couple of problems with this accessory in general. Not all of which is necessarily its own fault, because he's got the goofy indentation and the goofy stuff on his sculpted on. But no, well, oh well. It's got some nice details. It's got a strap, a little pocket here you can put something in there, walkie-talkie, cell phone maybe. It's got a nice back peg. Once you have it in there, well, once again, sorry, I keep dropping this thing. Once you get it in there, I mean, it's in there. It's not going anywhere. So that's a nice thing about it. But like I said before, it doesn't fit in there like it's supposed to. The sword does go in there, and that does not fall out. That's in there very nicely. It's in gray plastic. It's a detail on the handle and on the grip. Pretty cool. It's nice. Kind of plain, but in a way it's a sword. You don't need it super great. But one of the problems I have is the thickness of the handle. It just kind of goes in there, and you're going to use it. It goes in there, but it doesn't look very nice to me. It just looks too thick. And it falls out extremely easily. As you can see, it just kind of like fell out. And I can't even, well, it fits a little better in the left hand, but I can't get it to really stay in the right hand. I'm really bad today. I keep dropping this thing. So, okay, so here his accessories. They're okay. Not what I would have chosen, but they're okay. We'll set that aside now. Kind of go over a little bit of the figure. He's got the new kind of foot articulation. Goes down. It can go all the way up. But it doesn't go side to side. His knees can bend. And it's got a real nice knee pad on there. On this side, it's got, I hope you guys can see that. I'll move the arm out of the way. It's got a gun, silver plastic, with some strapping that goes all the way around. That's pretty cool. Same on this side. It's got the straps and the gun. But on his ankle, it's written G.I. Joe. And that's okay, I guess. It's kind of weird. On his belt, he's got a single buckle, and he's got either silver grenades or sticks of dynamite or canisters, maybe gas canisters. He's got some pouches, silver. On the back, he's got a gun. Some other pockets for stuff. He's got straps for his backpack there. He's got the normal waist articulation that goes around. And his arms have the arm articulation at the shoulder, so it can go around. He's got the elbow bend, swivel arm battle grip, and wrist articulation. And his head does go 360 degrees, but does not go up and down. But he does have the ab, and he can spread his legs, but not all the way. Can't quite do the splits. This would not be my first choice for a Snake Eyes. I like him, he's okay. But he's got some flaws in my opinion. The gun doesn't match. The weird thing on his back doesn't hold the backpack very well. Or it actually holds the backpack very well, but then he's humped over. He doesn't stand up very straight. So, I don't know. And he comes with this ridiculous machine gun that isn't even his. So, oh well. I have his file card here. It says codename Snake Eyes. He is Commando, or is a Commando, I should say. File name classified. Serial number classified. Primary military specialty infantry. Secondary military specialty hand-to-hand combat instructor. Birthplace classified. And his grade is E7. And the paragraph says, Snake Eyes learned his top combat skills in missions around the globe. A tragic helicopter mission took away his voice and scarred his face. That is why he communicates with sign language and never removes his masks around others. He studied mystical martial arts with the Arashikage clan, which is also the family of his sword brother, Storm Shadow. Snake Eyes is an expert in all disciplines of martial arts and silent weapons. He can move silently without being seen. When Cobra Commander lured Storm Shadow from the Joe team to the evil Cobra forces, Snake Eyes vowed to stop the ruthless commander. It says, the ability to move quickly and silently is my greatest weapon. Which is weird because he can't actually say that because he is unable to speak. But I'm guessing he said that in sign language, or I'm not really sure. Or lip-synced it to Scarlet. I'm not really sure. But there you go. Well, thank you for watching this review. I know I dropped him several times, and I know it's very annoying, but kind of been doing this on my own today without my daughter. She's been away, so off having fun, and I can't get the thing back into his arm, so I'm going to just, before I drop or anything or hit anything again, I'm just going to say thank you for watching. Please leave a like and maybe send me a message and let me know what you think, and I hope to see you soon. Thank you for watching, and we will see you next week with a new review. Goodbye.